Oh. Demonvario. What's up, John? How's it going, man? I'm bored.
Today, we're covering the case of a man brought down to a money dispute. On September 21st, 2023, in Columbus, Ohio, Christopher Shanks got into an argument with his mother's boyfriend over money. We've all been there. Someone owes you cash, you want it back, tension's right.
Good. Everything's good. Yeah, just about to have some lunch. Thought I would stream and see what everyone's up to.
That's what small claims court is for. But when you realize that the money in this case was only $5, maybe the proper response is just to let it go. Christopher, however, prefers to recover his $5 loans with bullets. 62-year-old Spencer Brown was shot and killed during what Christopher would later describe with approximately 17 different versions of events, each with its own creative excuse for why the gun just happened to go off and kill someone. When police brought Christopher in for questioning, what followed was one of the most spectacular displays of too little too late in interrogation history. This man walks into the interrogation room already making excuses. Before the detectives even sit down, before Miranda rights are read, before anything official happens, Christopher is already explaining and justifying. I think we all know someone like this, like a roommate who starts apologizing before you even know what they did wrong.
What the hell is that? That's Shaggy's full name? What? 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 How is that his full name? What? I've never heard that shit in my life. Norville? The fuck?
Except instead of I maybe ate
That's
leftovers,
crazy.
it's I maybe murdered someone, but here's why it's not my fault.
Shaggy?
The detective,
Norville?
probably barely believing his luck, just lets Christopher talk and talk and talk. The detective's response? Let's watch.
Like zoinks, guys. Well, you learn something new every day.
Not super comfortable, starting to heavy to go away and be lifting. dialysis, nothing more than 4 in his arm, and so.
It's so weird. It's so weird that they gave him a whole backstory. It's probably got. That's super weird, man. What's even weirder is I didn't know that until, people call me Shaggy all the time, but no one's ever brought up his real name. So I think you might be the only person who knows that, for the most part.
He did eat today, so he said you should be fine.
I was gonna say you got
up?
like something.
Just
Just a little something called my pills before y'all came.
Okay, but I will look, but I mean, I'm not being sworn out, but it's not a restaurant, so I'll see if I can forage or something up for you.
Appreciate that.
But you deal with this fine down here, we'll see what we can do there.
Appreciate that, sir.
What's up, man?
Yeah, how you doing today, officer?
Detective.
What detective? Yeah. This is James.
Yeah, let's unlock with the warrant on for you, dude.
But I want to be honest with you, I'm not a bad person.
I didn't accuse you of that, did I?
Nah, cause just how my appearance, cause of how people see me.
How's that?
This is my brother James' name.
Uh-huh.
He basically passed away like from a house fire where his kidneys failed when he was in Ohio State Campus Hospital. And he was in there for like a month, and then after a month, his kidneys failed from the house smoker installation.
Yeah.
And the fire basically made his skin swell up and stuff like that. So once he passed away, he left his son. He got a 15-year-old son, which is my nephew, Jay Sean. But James is his name. I got RP James right there.
That was, I couldn't figure out what's, could not figure out what's,
Yeah. They say RP James. And then on this side, I had lost my stepdad. Like, his name was like Billy Williams to cancer, to where he got real sick.
yeah.
And then with my dad, Harry Williams passed away, that's my real dad. Like, his hair came out, and that's the cancer he passed away from. So I basically experienced that, and then I got an uncle basically that had like a heart attack, but they wasn't able to revive him in the hospital and stuff. Like, cause he had his first heart attack, and when they tried to revive him, he wasn't able to get revived because I done experienced having heart attacks. I had like 2 before, and you heard of OSU East Hospital. They saved me twice years ago, cause it was a time where when I lost my brother from the house fire, like, the drinking didn't help me, you know what I'm saying? I ended up like being around older guys and stuff, and then I ended up trying cocaine to push me on, and that's what killed my kidneys and got me on dialysis for like 12 or 13 years. And I've been on that for so long, but like, I've been clean for like almost 12 years now, but I'm gonna be honest, I do smoke marijuana, and I smoke like black and mild cigars, and that's it so far, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, cancer sucks. So that's, it sucks that it's lost.
Yeah, people say it's bad, but I be stressed out from females. That's why I got these gray hairs. For females, like, cheating on me with my friends and cousins and stuff. Like, I've been through experiences. That's why I got most of these gray hairs.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, do you know why you're here today?
I know exactly why. It's from the incident that happened at my mom's address.
So, well, there's a few administrative things we have to go through first, and then we can talk about that.
Yes,
Does that sound fair?
Yes, sir. That's fine.
All right.
I did go to the dialysis today. I go 3 times out the week.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, do there. Follow with me, all right? These are being kind of stupid questions, but you speak English, correct?
Yes, sir.
What's the highest grade you completed in school?
I believe it was either the 11th, I believe, if I didn't graduate.
All right.
And I don't have my GED, because I was trying to go down and get it.
Okay. Do you read and write okay?
Yes, sir.
Any hearing problems?
No, sir.
Any contacts or glasses?
No.
You supposed to wear them?
I mean, they say my vision is a little blurry sometimes.
It doesn't look
Like, you know how you do the one eye thing?
Yeah.
I'll be messing up saying the wrong letter from far distance.
Gotcha.
It's a little blurry.
Have you had any alcohol in the past 12, 24 hours?
No, sir.
Not at all?
I have smoked like a marijuana joint today.
A joint?
In my Black and Mild. And then I ate my food today, and that was it.
Is smoking a joint pretty typical for you?
I mean, occasionally when I can afford it, you know.
All right. And have you ever had your right foot to you before?
I mean, it's probably been a long time.
Well, I saw you caught a case a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've had red to you before?
Yeah, we had differences and stuff like that, but it was other incidents to where it wasn't documented of us having disagreements, but I was trying to be like, remember when you said I had a history already with that, you feel me? It was basically like saying like, we did have our differences, but it was different times where it wasn't like where the police was called. I was trying to be a bigger person and not get into nothing all the time for my mom. That's why we was getting along with other times.
Gotcha.
Because he helped me carry my groceries in the house with my disabled brother when I went grocery shopping for my mom before this incident happened.
Okay.
Because I got my food stamps and
What
stuff.
happened in your arm?
You talking about where the tattoos? Oh, not stretch marks. But when I used to be a fat guy, but
Each a little bigger?
my face is fatter and stuff like, but that was before I was on dialysis to where like, if you want to drink a beer, right? If I wanted to, due to me being on dialysis, I can't pee it out. I like had a machine take it out of my blood.
Gotcha.
And if I drink like a gallon of water just to drink it, it'd sit in my stomach and it might cause my lungs to make me drown because I can't pee it out. Because I can't pee like that.
Gotcha. All right, do fair and follow along with me, all right?
Yes, sir.
Before we ask you questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during question. If you aren't able to pay a lawyer will be appointed for you prior to any question, if you so desire. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have a right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
What, in your own words, what does that mean to you? Like, if you explained to somebody that to me, how would you explain that?
Like, I got the right to remain silent until my lawyer present or something. I believe that. Yes.
So you already fully understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You better, you right. All that things right there is telling me that you understand your rights, okay? That's all that is.
Delicious.
This is like the first time in a long time since I've
favorite
been
kind
in
of
any
chicken.
serious trouble like this, cause since that last incident that I had.
Okay.
But I was doing good with the pre-trial services and everything, got off of probation.
So much flavor.
So why are we talking today for? Like, what's going on?
It's about the incident that happened at my address. My mom's
Do
address.
one more
I get mail
piece.
at 1361 East 17th Avenue.
Okay, do you live there or what?
I got my room upstairs and stuff, and my TV and stuff, and my shoes and
So
everything.
you collect your residence on?
I get mail there.
Okay. Okay, so what happened the other night?
So the first thing that was good, remember I told you I went to the store for my mom, right? I went to the store at Kroger's to go get some food, but that day I caught the bus to go to Kroger's. And then next thing you know, my mom, I'll call her when I got in Kroger's and she gave me a list of what she wanted. And I got everything that I was supposed to get. So next thing you know, I had so many bags by the time I got to checkout, they swipe my groceries and check and put the money in the thing.
Holy
Then next
shit.
thing you know, I'm telling my mom I got everything.
Just got a
over
blast
there,
of
but
flavor.
I just need a weight. I got a lot more bags than I can carry on the bus. And then she said she gonna try to see if her senior options can give me a ride there.
Okay.
So I had to wait for like 15 minutes, and then the yellow cat pulled up. Then the yellow cat finally took me to my mom's address or whatever. And then my mom's boyfriend helped me with the groceries, and
Who's your mom's boyfriend?
Spencer Lee Brown.
Okay.
And my disabled brother, Reginald Williams, he came out with Spencer to help me carry my bags because I had a lot of heavy bags. And then, but they didn't help me. Reggie and Spencer didn't help me put the groceries up. My mom was in the kitchen helping me put the groceries up, and I was joking with her like, "Yeah, mom, I finally got everything back on the
Holy
list that I
shit.
ate up and stuff." And so I was
Oh
just
my
placing
God.
stuff back, and she was happy. But she helped me put it back up that day. But it wasn't no drama or nothing. So by the time I put up my food up, I think I ate a piece of that day and put it in the oven. But then by the time I go upstairs to smoke my weed and stuff like that. And I was just like listening to my music on YouTube and stuff like, and I didn't even know, I knew my mom was sitting downstairs in a chair where she normally sit at. And there was another guy named Antonio Strickland. He was sitting on the couch. That's Spencer's friend, and that's my mom's friend. But by the time I already got my food and ate my pizza and stuff, I was done eating. I was just about to light one of my joints up that I had. I was listening to the music and stuff. And then like, cause I was gonna end up sharing the joint with him, cause I always smoke my weed with him. He'd smoke my weed upstairs and I go downstairs. Spencer Brown, you can ask my mom, like cause we usually like smoke weed together and all that stuff. Like, cause when he ain't having weed, I'll still share my weed and save him hits on the blunt. You know, when I go downstairs and stuff like that, I usually do that. That's how we had a relationship with that part and stuff. And she'll tell you that. But
No, they
everything else like was going normal or whatever, but he started drinking the little bit of beer that he must have had, and I don't know what else he might have had.
That shit's
But
strong.
the other guy, he drank too. His friend is an alcoholic that drank a lot too, but he was there. So I ended up telling him.
Dude, I don't even know. The bottom of that chicken is like they soaked it in something. I don't even know what it was though. But it gave me the strongest fucking taste, like stronger than the fucking hot sauce. Shit was crazy.
Like, I'm like, man, cause he's like, oh, Liz, it started over at $5. He said, oh, Liz, I heard him say, cause my music wasn't loud, I heard him say, Liz, oh, you ought to give me $5 so I can buy me and my friend a beer. And then I was like, man, cause my mom, she a diabetic, and like she just got high blood pressure and stuff. But the simple fact, why would she go back to drinking if you're a diabetic, you're not supposed to be drinking beer.
And we do a lot of things you're not supposed to, you know what I mean?
And my mom, she been clean for years now, no alcohol, so, and I'm thinking, and then he gonna say something like, oh, shut up, oh, he said something like, shut up, I'll come up there and whoop your ass, or something he said.
Who's asking you referring to?
He was talking to me because I had said like, man, my mom don't need to give you $5 because she don't drink no more, and that's basically how the argument started. And then he started getting more amped up, and I'm all the way upstairs to remind you when I went upstairs from earlier when I ate the pizza and stuff. I stayed upstairs all day smoking my weed, and then I was about to light my Black and Mild up and stuff. And then that's when I heard him ask for the money when I was upstairs. And then he was like, oh, Liz, you ought to give us the $5 to get a beer. And I told him, like, my mom, she hasn't been drinking in years. Why would she give you $5 to get a beer? Y'all need to go scrape up some change or go beg for some change somewhere to try to get the beer. And then he got upset about that. And then after he said that, he said, what? He said, I'll whoop your ass or something, he said. And he came up the steps. And when he came up the steps or whatever, I was trying to mind my business or whatever. Like, because I didn't even know that we was about to get into it. But it just, everything just happened too fast.
Not typically. But I need to make some money. So maybe I could do some belly button requests.
What happened too fast?
Cause like, remember I told you he was coming up the steps when we was arguing. And then he's like, oh, come on, motherfucker, trying to rush me and stuff. And then when he started trying to rush me, we started scuffling a little bit, and then look at that. We started scuffling a little bit when I realized that I was stabbed. And then once I ended up like getting stabbed, I tried to tell him like to back up. I'm like, man, can you move? Please move. And he was like, come on, motherfucker, with the knife still in his hand. And then that's when he kept trying to get the knife. That's when he was finishing and trying to push it in there more, and I was trying to move.
Why would he, if he had a knife, why would he attack your shin bone or shin bone?
Now I'm talking about basically like, you know how when a person's trying to wrestle, he basically ended up like, when he got close to my lower leg, because my leg is real short, the knife must have ended up bumping my leg and he must have pushed it or somehow, because I got a big cut on here.
It's alright, you gotta peel that off.
Yeah, because it's like, because even the people said like it looked like a pocket knife went in there, and my blood gotta be on his knife that he had because he carried a pocket knife.
Okay.
And I realized I was stabbed and stuff like that.
Okay.
And by the time I got into that situation where I was scuffling with him, trying to get him away from me, I'm trying to push him away because he got a sharp knife. And then I was making sure he didn't hit me anywhere upward and stuff with the knife. And the knife ended up somehow hitting my leg. And then that's when I wasn't trying to be the aggressor because my mom had told him, remember I told you, my mom told him like, Spencer, don't go up there bothering that boy. And she told him that twice, and he ended up going up there. And that's when he first went up there. And that's how everything played out from there.
You're skipping a key part.
Nah,
How you get shot?
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Remember how I said we were scuffling, right? And then by the time I got stabbed in my leg, I realized that I was bleeding. And then I reached in my pocket. The gun was not cocked back or nothing. And then I cocked the gun back and told him like, can you please move? And then that's when he said, oh, you got a gun? And then that's when he tried to take the gun from me. He was about to try to take it. And then that's when I remember just firing 3 times, but I wasn't trying to fire to harm him. I was just trying to get him away from me. And then once the third shot went off, the third shot must have missed, and then he went downstairs to lay down like he had come up there to bother me when the paramedics got there to him and stuff like that. And I was scared. And
We didn't find a knife at scene.
Excuse
We
me?
didn't find a knife at scene.
It wasn't you. You said you didn't find a knife at the scene because if he carries a pocket knife, that's what I was trying to tell my aunt, like he carried a pocket knife. That was the pocket knife that he stabbed me with.
That's what you're.
That's what I was trying to explain.
You're trying to tell me. So
My legs.
what are you trying to tell me that you did the self-defense?
This is the thing. I'm trying to tell you exactly what happened because like.
I'm asking you what your justification was.
Because I'm on dialysis and then he still tried to cause harm by coming up to harm me. If he would have never been like, I was telling my people, was like my aunt, if he would have just still been downstairs talking, I would have never had to do.
Oh, Lord. Guess I should brush my teeth, huh? Or something like that.
Do anything like that because I'm not a bad person and stuff like that. But I've been going through a lot.
So
He meant to do this to my leg.
okay, if I want to stab somebody, I'm not stabbing the shin bone, dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But this is the thing because it happened so fast.
But if it happened that fast, someone's not going to go down your shins and start kneeling in the shin.
Only thing that I can't remember is the part. Only thing I can't remember is the part where I got stabbed. Well, I know before I even.
So you don't think that occurred when you had to wrestle around?
That's what I don't remember because it happened so fast. The only thing I remember, I must have realized when I was stabbed in my little leg. And then
My
that's
little
when I
leg.
started realizing
My little leg.
shoot, I was stabbed before the shot even went off. That's
I
basically
stabbed
what
in my
I was trying
little
to
leg.
tell you.
How come you didn't stick around for us to show up?
This another thing because like I panicked, I was scared at that moment. I didn't know what to do. Like everything,
Stabbed
like
in my
I didn't know.
little
I was
leg.
scared. Like and then by the time I left, but when I left, I was going. I ended up like seeing like 3 guys on the side because it'd be people out in the neighborhood in Linden on the side streets by the pool, and when everybody Windsor or whatever. Then I was cutting through there, and then there was 3 guys out there when I ended up just throwing it because I was scared. I threw it in somebody's yard, and then I seen 3 guys. One of them might have picked it up, because I tried to go back to try to see if it wasn't still there, because I was going to try to turn it in or whatever.
Or
By the time I
whatever.
go back,
But
You're right.
claim that he was
Shit.
the aggressor and you used and you used the gun on him.
but he shot me.
Let me get to it.
I watched too much fucking.
That's the only thing that I was scared, because I didn't know what to do at that moment. Like I didn't know, like, because this is the real first thing that, like, serious that I ever, like, been in. I didn't know what to do. I know the right thing would have been to stay, but I was just scared. But I turned myself in to let you guys know.
Well, yeah, 1 day later, how'd you find out about the warrant?
Nah, I ended up, like, hearing about it, like, on a news article, like a guy in the neighborhood was telling me and stuff, so I turned myself in when I heard that. But I should have did it that day, but I understand that, but I was just
I'm
scared.
saying, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm doubting some of your stories, okay?
I mean, I understand what you're saying, sir.
Because if I'm gonna sit here and stab you, what party fight do you want to go for?
The other board, I
You think I'm
understand.
gonna go for your right little
I think it might have came when we was on wrestling and stuff. I don't know.
To be honest with you, I think that probably, I've seen your room. It's a mess. If I'm gonna be honest with you, that probably came from you got wrestling around.
Yeah, that's. You said, how you said you don't think he stabbed me?
I'm saying that your story just isn't very,
That's crazy.
it's not crazy.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, I'm injured, but I just didn't go to the hospital because I couldn't move my leg, because my leg was injured. But I just didn't stay because I didn't notice.
You're well enough to go run and knock out of the house.
No, I didn't. That's what
Listen to me.
But I
You're
just
trying to
smoked the joint.
What's that got to do with you running out of the house?
And my adrenaline must have been panicking. I was scared. I didn't know. That's the first time ever.
That scrap in your leg doesn't make your leg off.
No, but this is what I was trying to explain. Like, that was my first time ever, like, firing something like that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Well, you know you got killed him, right? He's still in the hospital, you know that, right?
That's why I'm praying that he made it, because I didn't make it.
There's a slight possibility he may not.
Man, that's why I'm not a bad person.
I never said you were, but I'm saying your story's not making much sense.
I just, not, but I was trying to tell you, but before everything played out, my mom said she told him twice, just leave the boy alone, don't go up there
You
bothering
told
him.
me that. I spoke to her already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the only thing.
But
If we had been arguing, if we had still been arguing from the steps, and he had never came up, I would have never did anything like that. We would never got into the no
you
stuff.
can't play what ifs.
I understand that.
But what I'm saying is, your story, him stabbing you in the leg, I'm not really.
It looked like the lady that I was around was saying it looked like a stab wound. That's what she was telling me.
Is she a doctor?
No,
Okay, then.
but
I've seen a lot of cuts caused by a lot of other things that aren't stab wounds. And I'm trying to tell you, if I'm coming at somebody with a knife, the last place I'm going for is a shin bone. I'm being honest with you, I'm being a man of the family, I'm not believing on your entire story
yeah,
at all. Okay? So you're gonna go to jail for felonious assault on him.
I mean, but I didn't.
You did. You fired the gun, right? You intentionally fired the gun at him, correct?
Man, I just want to get a load, man.
Well, you already told me you fired the gun, so
Man.
that's what we're recording.
I just
Yeah,
want to
understand,
man.
sir. But I heard.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you.
Sorry.
Okay, don't apologize to me, no.
Christopher thought he could explain his way out of murder. He thought if he just had enough excuses, enough justifications, enough, but you have to understand moments, that somehow shooting someone over money would become acceptable. Instead, he talked himself directly into a manslaughter conviction. Christopher Shanks was convicted of voluntary manslaughter for killing Spencer Brown. He was sentenced to 5 to 7.5 years in prison, where he'll have plenty of time to think of new excuses that also won't matter. If you want to support this channel and help me keep covering cases where criminals get themselves locked up over $5, join my YouTube membership or check out my Patreon. Both
good,
won't
man?
even cost you $5.
Just got some reclaim. About to smoke a little bowl. Kind of bored. You know, I'm watching these murder mysteries, true crime, 17-year-olds killing each other, throwing their lives away. What you up to, man?
Get Ultra delivered with DoorDash.
Wow.
Male Epstein victim allegedly raped by President Bush. This is the first Bush, not the second Bush. Witnessed a baby being dismembered. Isn't that cute? Let's go ahead and read this.
Isn't that
So
cute?
here we go. I'd like to add a few other points disclosed by my purported victim. While on his yacht, he witnessed an African-American males having sex with white blonde females, all of whom were bleeding during intercourse. He was a victim of the type of ritualistic sacrifice in which feet were cut off with a scimitar but left no scarring. On the yacht, he witnessed babies being dismembered, their intestines removed, and individuals eating the feces from their intestines. He was also raped by George Bush I.
What? This is crazy. What are they talking about?
I'm just reading it, guys. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reading this. There ain't no way this shit's real. I mean, it might not be real. I don't think it's like. I mean, again, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. But damn, this is gonna require some fucking astronomical evidence. Oh my god. Yes. Why are you laughing? Because it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. That's why. Oh my god. And so anyway, victim disclosed that he was being escorted to the FBI building by Michael Moore, who's the creator of True Pundit, described in multiple sources as conspiracy-driven news website that attempts to paint the FBI in a bad light.
Ooh.
Moore has a criminal record as a result of the FBI investigation. Let me know if you want to discuss the former FBI agent that called into this head office. Oh my fucking god. So it goes even farther than this. All right. Wow, this is going to be crazy. Let's go. Anyone who believes the anonymous tips line also believes the world is flat. Yeah, that's true. And all of these are anonymous tips. They're not
Anonymous tits? Nice.
substantiated. Doesn't mean anything is real. But here we go. On Tuesday, August 27, 2019, myself and SA conducted an interview of a purported victim of Jeffrey Epstein as per referral by a former FBI SA and journalist Michael Moore. Oh, not the filmmaker. Oh, okay. 1,200 hours, the male identified as one, arrived at the C-20 office, stated he was unemployed and resides with his mother and her unemployed, morbidly obese boyfriend. Stated he has ingested hallucinogenic mushrooms as well as other illicit substances in the past and currently smokes marijuana. Reported being raped by his great uncle since the age of 5 years old until 22. Described, you know what this is like? This is like a cutscene in Diablo 2. Really? Holy shit! Oh my god! What the? It's worse. Yes. It's even worse. Want to vomit? Yeah, it gets worse. Get ready. Listen to this. This describes meeting Epstein at a yacht club in who knows where. Of his relatives were members, first at age 5 and later at age 8. States he was raped, sodomized by Epstein in 2000 on a large yacht, 9 out of I don't know how many, as well as by former President William J. Clintonian. Uh-oh.
Bill?
States that the current President Trump, along with his wife Melania, were present during the yacht club. Trump not married to his current spouse, Melania, until 2005, reports while being raped by Epstein and Clinton that he was in heavy drug-induced state. Stated that all above incidents were recovered repressed memories until he began therapy in 2016 appropriately, offered no supporting or corroborating evidence or witnesses that could be contacted, appeared to me emotionally unbalanced and intoxicated. At this time, it is not recommended that any investigative sources be expended concerning this claim. So, recovered memories? Well, yeah. I mean, this is, dude, eating the oh my god, this is just deranged, isn't it? Yeah, this crazy bullshit spoils the stuff that may or may not be real and it harms the real victims. Yeah, but how are we supposed to know what's real? Yeah, I mean, this is it. I mean, like, I didn't, thanks, I didn't realize Bush raped him too. Okay, he has more to tell us too, he said. Thanks. I didn't realize, oh, the president raped him too? Okay. Got it. Yep, sure. So basically, this is what my mom always believed, is that there is an initiation ritual into the leadership class of the world. And inside of the initiation ritual, you would have to do something that is like just so like insanely like perverted, perverse, evil, deranged, and awful that you would do two things. The first thing would be that you would have blackmail on you that would totally destroy your life with no chance of ever recovering it. So they can control you, and you have to operate within their best interest. That's number one. And number two, it is the basically the refutation of anything other than hedonistic Luciferian desire.
It's actually not that terrible weather here today. It's kind of sunny, even though it's cloudy at the same time.
So it is the refutation of religion, a higher power, or anything like that, and it's done not necessarily in because you got to remember, like, Satanism and Luciferianism, these are like two branches maybe of the same tree, but they're not the same branch. It's different. And so whenever you're talking about this is more about the, obviously, like, yeah, the Illuminati. Keep in mind, like, what is even the word? Look at the etymology of the word Illuminati. And it's not saying it all exactly. This is, no, there's a lot to, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I don't talk about this stuff a lot, but I mean, y'all think I spent 25 years on the internet for nothing? Don't think I'm just looking at porn the whole time? No, only half the time. What? Not evil, just powerful. Well, it's Lightbringer, right? There's the Lucius Trust, Luciferianism, and then again, like, it goes into, like, the fucking, the dollar bill and everything. This is like a huge, huge conspiracy. I'm not even saying that I believe this, but I'm saying that this is the pieces that they put together, right? So yeah, do you believe in the Satanism shit, or does it only matter if they do? Do I believe in it? I think Satanism is a lot kind of like Scientology, where it's an ideology that's built around like metaphysical kind of, I'm trying to think like the word for it, like metaphysical like a philosophy, and not necessarily like a belief system. I know that they have like Xenu, and there's, obviously Satan, but like it's mainly a metaphysical philosophy that's different. Like Anton LaVey, who's the other guy? Aleister Crowley. Like these guys, like they were religious, and but it was more than religious. It was a cult, right? Because like, you got to remember, like these guys are part of the Golden Dawn. The Golden Dawn. This was a group that I think it was Anton LaVey joined. It could have been Aleister. It was Aleister Crowley joined whenever he went to Oxford as well. Crowley. And no, this goes. It's very, 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 very deep. And yeah. And again, Golden Order. Look at the the etymology of that. There's a lot of it, right? And so, yeah, dude, this can't be real. Well, I don't think. Listen, guys, I'm not saying that it's real, but I am saying that if it is real, if you think of like a 200 piece puzzle, and there's 195 pieces on there, this is piece 196. It is. It is. This fits perfectly inside of every other conspiracy. The 4chan founder Moot is on the Epstein files. Look at this. last night in San Francisco, I met some interesting people. There is a cool guy, kid, that you should meet. Christopher Poole. He is only 23. Read his bio. So, Christopher Poole is the creator of 4chan. Yes.
How dare you retract that message? Keep your secrets, Jacob.
So he met Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my God. And then here we go here. This is the big one, guys. This is the big one. Poll. This is a subreddit that a lot of people are on this subreddit. And those people, I'll say this. If you want to get an alternative view on politics, go to Poll. You're going to hear things there you don't hear anywhere else. You don't hear anybody else talking about shit on there. It's a subreddit? Sorry, I'm too Reddit brain. That's like a, honestly, I feel like that's like I basically just called it a slur. I did. I guess calling a board a subreddit is actually basically a slur. Oh man, that's bad. And so anyway, it's embarrassing. Yeah, they hate you now. Does Poll hate me now? I don't know. Should I go on Poll on stream? Should I do that? What do you think, guys? And so anyway, this was in October the 10th to 23rd, 2011. So 3 days after Jeffrey Epstein, he's great. I have no idea who he is when we met. We talked almost an hour nonstop. He will be a friend. FYI, he is one of the greatest hackers. So, how did you like Moot? He is very sensitive, so be gentle. Oh my fucking God. So anyway, this has happened 3 days after Moot met with Jeffrey Epstein. Poll was launched. Key people rape ape? That's a little bit of a, what the fuck are we talking about here?
What?
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, that's normal over there, though. That's normal. And so, yes, so it was launched 3 days after. And it goes in, so Poll, Moot relaunched Poll on possibly the same day he met Jeffrey Epstein for the first time and continued to meet with them and co afterwards. So here's what's really crazy. It gets even better than this. Many people might have forgotten this. Many years ago, there was a leak that showed the amount of people that, let's see here, Poll's archive stats, adding Israel to the top and posting it here as a database leak. Oh, is it not true? Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. It's not true. No, it's got to be true. It's too good to be true. No, it can't be a lie. Because Israel it's fake? No, this conspiracy was promised to me 3,000 years ago. Fuck! Oh my God! Why would they do this? This is so annoying. Beware unsubstantiated claims. Well, that's why I look into it. That's why I do it. And we are doing fact checking in real time. Okay? That's why we get shit wrong. And Poll was a psyop created by a Mossad agent to increase the influence of a dying Republican Party and then have a stranglehold on the American government. Wow fares Israel. Yeah, there it is again. Creator and owner of 4chan, Chris Poole, was in contact with Epstein. Hackers revealed that half of the posts ever on Poll were from Israeli IP addresses. There it is, gentlemen. I don't have the theme song, queued up, but, we could play it. Poll was created by Mossad, but they couldn't control the narrative? Maybe. Yeah, it's like Poll being created by Mossad is the same thing like Yakub creating white people. It's pretty much the same issue because so Mossad creates Poll in order to create like a right-wing contingency group, and then Poll over time just begins to decide that Jews are actually the bad guys, and they're actually the ones that are the problem with everything. And it's the same thing that happened with Yakub, is that in Africa, Yakub made white people in a fucking laboratory, and then, everything was fine, but then they just started going haywire, and now the white people are causing all the problems, and they turned against them. Yeah, they bite the hands that feeds, exactly. And I don't believe that's true. What are you, gay?
What are you, gay?
What are you, some kind of gay? Is that it? You don't think it's true? Is that right? Poll was a
Sounds
psyop.
gay.
Pizzagate was real. Epstein is an anon. Gillisane was a Reddit supermod.
Gillis
What the
Slane?
fuck is this shit,
What the
Rose?
fuck is Gillis Slane?
Can you imagine,
That's the
like, going back in time and telling
That's
somebody
not
in
how you say it.
2016, what was Pizzagate again? Okay, so Pizzagate, a lot of people might have forgotten about Pizzagate. So Pizzagate was a pizza shop that was in some, I forgot where it was, and it was
DC.
the guy that was involved with Hillary Clinton. His name was John Podesta. And John Podesta, there was a lot of people that, and this is something, I almost don't want to say this, but it's just the truth, is that a lot of people use pizza as a euphemism for any sort of porn involving minors, right? Because CP is cheese pizza and it's also child pornography. That's the reason why. And so, and I, I'm just gonna say it, right? Just say it, that's what it is. So that way, when you see people saying that, if you see people saying cheese pizza, not porn, literal children, I know. Like, that's what I'm saying, right? That's it. And so I can't hear anything. Yes, white sauce pizza, some crazy lord, yeah. And so, again, my mom was totally fucking all researching this, looking into it. She believed everything about Pizzagate. She thought all this stuff was real. And as I said earlier, if there is one thing, like, I have missed my mom recently more than any other time, and it's not because I'm nostalgic, it's because all of her conspiracy theories are coming true. They're all coming true. Like fucking COVID being fake, the election potentially being stolen, Pizzagate being real, it just everything. Fucking everything. Like, she was sitting there, my mom, in 2020, was sitting there on 4chan listening to Nick Fuentes and fucking watching Alex Jones videos all day. All day. She was in there right on the ground floor. Yeah, and she was there smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, on oxygen, eating chocolate in handfuls, eating Taco Bell, chugging Pepsis, watching Ancient Aliens, and getting involved in conspiracy theories. 70 years old. That's it. Living like a champ. She was, bro. Like, she was. Good way to go out. She did. And the thing is that she went out, like, overall, right? I mean, she never compromised. She never would compromise. And let me tell you something. It's a lot funnier now because back then it ruined my life. But looking back on it, it's fucking funny. It really is. And your father's a lucky man? Yeah. Anyway, a cigarette sounds like college for me, minus the O2. Yeah, sure. And did she predict Trump potentially blowing Bill Clinton? She thought that basically a lot of the people that were involved were, they would have to do some sort of act in order to, basically, this is her belief, is that, Jesus Christ, I should have written a lot of these down. I recorded her explaining some of her conspiracy theories, but like, I don't think you guys can understand this. Let me see if I have an image here that I can just show you guys. This might take me a couple of minutes, I apologize. But where is the image here? I'm trying to see if I can find one. And what I'm looking for is an image of my garage. And you'll know why whenever I show you. Because the amount of books that we have in our house, I would assume that we have 1,000 books in this house. I am not even kidding you. And she read about 950 of them. So this is all she did. Is this it?
His
No,
mom
that's
sounds
not
like
it.
my mom.
God damn, there's so many fucking stupid photos I have in here. And yeah, I have no idea where the hell this is. I might not be able to find it. Give me just a little bit longer. And if I can't, then I can't. This counts as, yeah, that's a library? Yeah, it was basically, okay, I did actually somehow find a photo. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so let me just make sure there's nothing that's problematic on here. I just wanted to I wanted to make sure that the 5 issues that she had of Mein Kampf weren't on the image here, obviously. Let me go back, I'll show you, and I did find the image, and I can show it to you right now. Give me 1 second. I'm just kidding, it's 10. Okay. So this is what we had growing up, right? Yeah, where is it? Okay. Sorry about the image being small. Is this all good? Yeah, it is. Okay. I just screenshotted it, so it's not great. This is just simply one bookcase. And for context, that's a ladder. Yeah. Holy, and this is, by the way, there's like 4 of these in the house. Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot of books. It is. That's a lot of books. And that's actually also after we had to get rid of a lot of them, too. So whenever she would explain things, you gotta understand, like, this is all she would do. Like, you think about it, she would just get high, play World of Warcraft, and read about conspiracy theories. And if you think about it, you know, Bruce Lee once said that he doesn't fear the man who knows how to do 1,000 punches or 10,000 punches, but he does fear the man who's done one punch 10,000 times. Imagine somebody that spends 50 years doing this. It's nuts, man. I mean, nowadays, all conspiracy theories link to the bullshit with Israel. They sure do. And, yeah, there it is. That describes me. Should listen to Bill Cooper and Jordan Maxwell? Probably, yeah. And you didn't want a better price for the spell books? Yeah, sure, right? Have a stream going through every single book. Well, anyway, every single conspiracy has turned out to be true. I don't even know what to say. I don't. And so anyway, what did I tell you guys? For years, I said the culture war stuff was manufactured by the capitalist class. And also, by the way, I said many times that I thought Occupy Wall Street was the closest thing that we had ever came to having class consciousness, right? And because of that, all of the elites panicked, and they injected the Democrat Party and all of politics with identity politics to keep people infighting about, oh, but you're gay? I'm black. Oh, what are you? I don't know what I am. Oh, that's special. And that's it, and transgender and everything else, because it was always a thing, but it got dialed way up after 2010, didn't it? It sure did. So we have right here, when did Occupy Wall Street really happen? From September 17th to November 2011. Jeffrey Epstein talks to Christopher Poole in the middle of Occupy Wall Street in October. And then during Occupy Wall Street, Poole is born. Gentlemen, my conspiracy theory that I invented out of nothing is true. This is another point on the graph, and it's drawing the same line. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. I'm feeling really good. Oh, sounds like a Mossad operation. It is, and I feel like it's so fucking obvious, man. I see this, and it's so obvious. Poll used to be a spinoff of New, which came out as /N. /N probably means something different now, doesn't it? And the lizards are watching. I know that. And so there's a lot of data Tim Poole has on the Occupy Wall Street movement. Sure, the Democrats took a liking to the AstroTurf culture war. Someone tell them? They all did. Everybody did. And so they injected everything, politics with identity politics. Everything is identity politics now. Wait, I'm confused. So basically, all right, let me take a step back. I'm going to tell you what I believe. This is what I think happened. I think that everything leading up to, because in 2000s, we had movies like Rush Hour. We had everybody making jokes about being gay. We had people not really giving a shit as much about being gay. You know, you could call people the N-word. You could use the F-word. Nobody cared about what anybody was saying. None of it really mattered. And then we had the absolute pinnacle fucking, canon moment of Tropic Thunder. And Tropic Thunder was the point where nobody gave a shit about anything anymore. You had people making jokes about being gay. You had people wearing blackface. You had people making jokes about being fat. Everything, right? It was the golden age. Everything was amazing. All of the identity problems in America still existed, but they were receding. And it was obvious that they were receding, and everybody could see that. Fast forward to 2 or 3 years later. Tropic Thunder came out 2008, 2009. And then this is after the, because you had 9/11 originally, right? And, this was happening in the 90s too, keep in mind, is that in the 90s, everybody was getting along, everything was good. The 80s into the 90s, people were being very, part of, everybody was the same. And then 9/11 happens, all the Arabs are bad, all Muslims are bad, and, you're going right back to, anybody brown is bad. And so then that recovered, right? And by the end of the 2010, a lot of that was a joke at this point, right? You had jokes about it, but people weren't really doing it seriously anymore. And so anyway, yeah, oh yeah, all the old fucking memes, Muhammad Jihad and everything. This is a huge thing back in 2000, the early 2000s, massive thing. And so then, after all that, so everybody was coming back together, and a group of college students got together and they got in front of Wall Street. And there was a huge protest at the time, right? You can see how many people were here. And there was a coordinated mainstream media approach to delegitimize this protest. That one of the biggest, I think, turncoats in it was Stephen Colbert, if you can believe that, because you'd assume this guy, I think that really, I go back and I think about it, the guy was always kind of an asshole. But, I try to give Stephen Colbert a pass because he likes Lord of the Rings, okay? I'm a little bit biased here. But either way, they made a fool out of the Occupy Wall Street people. But this was the first time. Look at these things here. Wake up America, tax Wall Street, tax the rich. We are the 99%. Give her 1%. We fell asleep for a while. We just woke up to 99%. The elites and the rich people in the country saw that, and they said, we've got to put these fuckers back to bed. And so what they did after 2011 is whenever all of the identity politics came in. That is whenever all of the tone policing came in. That is whenever woke culture began. And they did that in order to keep, because you can see also, you look at a lot of these people, right? These are all primarily, there's white people here, there's, maybe Hispanic here, there's men, women, this guy's, I think he doesn't look white either. This is a completely non-racial movement. It was not a, movement of any one particular group of people. It was primarily young people because a big factor was student loans, but everybody was being affected by this, it was. And so, you've got a ton more of this stuff here. Occupy Wall Street. Yeah, look at this. Kanye West, Russell Simmons lends support to Occupy Wall Street protesters. There he is, man. Yep, and look at again. Look at also, this is how it used to be. Look at what he's got right there. American flags.
Is this one being tagged in this shit?
All with American flags. It's kind of a bullshit flag, but it's still an American flag. They did this. So Kanye was also in favor of this. So all of this happened. It got even more extreme, and eventually Occupy Wall Street failed. It did. Wall Street is still not occupied. And so, as he tying the screenshot, well, I'll explain. So basically, it was gaining a lot of momentum. So what they did is they injected the political culture with a bunch of identity politics. Now it's about being trans, being gay, being non-binary, being black, being white, lived experience, and they created all this vocabulary in order to cause people to divide each other. Because back then, the policy was to just deport all illegal aliens. This was the policy of, Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, probably Donald Trump also, but Bernie Sanders, Obama, everybody thought this. And so this was the closest that we have ever come, anybody has ever come, to actual class consciousness. It was. This is the closest that it's ever happened. And you can see here, there's white people, black people, even celebrities that are there at these events. And all of this happened. And then after it failed, then everything was gay. Everything was trans. Everything was racial. Everything was some sort of identity. It was men and women and rape culture and all this stuff. And I think this happened on purpose. I think this was a top-down initiative that was done top-down in order to think Occupy Wall Street, you don't get it, is a phase? Well, apparently it was. And so it was done, and this is a conspiracy theory. It is. But you know what makes my conspiracy theory a little bit more valid? When during Occupy Wall Street, one of the richest, the most influential people, Jeffrey Epstein, met with one of the other people that was running a website that a lot of people were discussing politics on. And then as a result of that, potentially, we don't know if this is a causal factor, it might have been, just a coincidence, but during Occupy Wall Street, Poll was born.
Why am I being tagged?
You see that?
Shit.
Can you believe that?
The
That's
sun
nuts.
is gone.
Holy shit. Was Gamergate also a result? Gamergate was a result. It absolutely was. Gamergate was the first cultural. It was the first really big cultural.
If you're living with severe alopecia areata, it's time to grow out loud. With Lufulo from Pfizer for people
It's time
ages
to
12
grow
and up.
out loud. It's time to grow out loud.
Let the love.
It's time to grow
I
out
got that Dirty
loud.
Jersey song in my head the whole fucking day. Dirty. Dirty. Yeah, I love that song. Thanks for bringing me in on this.
Yeah, maybe this is something you can cover if there's no Setter and John content for a while, because people love true crime.
Let me tell you something, based off of last night, people loved us covering Hervé Villachez from Fantasy Island, the little guy from Fantasy Island. That was fascinating.
What made you want to cover that?
Somebody sent us, somebody found us a clip of him on the old Merv Griffin show singing a song, and him and Merv had a little interview, and it's fascinating. If you know his life story, like, remember that True Hollywood Stories they used to do,
Yeah.
right? So his is trippy, man. His is like, he was a huge womanizer. He's getting laid left and right. Every
And
day
he's
was
the
Fantasy
midget,
Island.
right?
Yeah,
He's that
yeah.
weird-looking midget from Fantasy. I mean, I was pretty young when that show was popular, but it's just weird.
Let me tell you something. Dude was a deal closer. Deal closer. Yeah. He. I mean, women just threw themselves at this guy. It was crazy. But it was very fun to watch, and I love old stuff like that. Old showbiz.
Judy gets super tips. You don't hate the voices. Actually, I like the voices. It's really funny, especially with the Mexican accent. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I know it's not politically correct, but it still makes me laugh.
Well, that's why it's funny, because it's not politically correct.
Thanks for having our Judy. That's nice. You have some nice fans out there.
We have the best. We do.
Miss Judy, do you think John's IQ is really 160? I think people have asked me that before. I don't think so. Yeah.
Playing Fallout New
All right, what
Vegas,
about
drunk
130?
as a skunk and
Just
twice as
cracking
smooth.
up.
Oh yeah, what you drinking tonight, man? New Vegas is good. Right now, I'm not drinking right now. I'll take a dab in a minute. Just gotta pay my rent real quick, and just chilling, watching YouTube.
I don't think so. I don't even know, but what's the average IQ? Something like
Well, I
that.
think Einstein was 130 or 160, so if that helps
Yeah,
gauge
yeah.
anything.
Well, I'm sure if he would just stop drinking and doing drugs, I'm sure he would come across more intellectual. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you know.
Thank you, Sean. Okay. They should have hired Hitman Dan. Yeah, someone more
Awesome.
confident than
Cheapest
Sigfredo
prices.
Garcia and Luis Rivera. Yeah.
Yeah, John sent a Hitman Dan to one of my comedy shows in Long Island.
Sounds pretty delicious, man. Never tried that.
To threaten me.
Why?
a while back.
Why?
Well, Dan was told by John that I go on stage and make jokes about his family, which I don't talk about John at all when I'm on stage, because having to explain it and the situation, and it's just, it's way too much setup for not enough payoff, right? And so I'm doing this show in Long Island at McGuire's, and all of a sudden this dude shows up with a cane, and he's limping, and he's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Might be smart if you stop talking about John." And I'm like, "Excuse me? You know, but don't go up there making jokes about his kids." Like, I don't make jokes about his kids. Who told you that I did? John? He's like, "I'm just saying." I go, "So you came here to threaten me?" He goes, "Well, I'm not threatening anybody. Nobody's threatening anybody. I'm just saying, you know, might be wise for you to not do it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate it." And then he limped out and left. That was, that, and that's something John still denies to this day. He goes, "I didn't ask him to go down there. He went down there on his own."
That's a good impression. That's very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you didn't feel any real imminent threat of being assaulted then, if this guy presents as like an older person using a cane and stuff. Probably, sometimes people are just mentally
Well, if it isn't Miss Judy, or Rudy, I should say.
Nice.
Hello, Rudy.
Hello. How are you?
I was chilling. The sun was coming straight into my apartment, but then it hid behind the little skyscraper over there. Fucking. Ooh. So I only got like a little bit of sun earlier, but it was cool. What'd you get from the dispo?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
No, you are not feeling great because your channel just, or your show just got taken down yesterday. Whatever shall you do today?
They only take down the best, Miss Rudy. That's why they can't handle what I have for them. I'm going on a fight tour. Who wants to fight me? Skull!
Okay, well, maybe this will be the time that he has to reach out to Vince, because Vince can help him get his channel up and running on Rumble or get it back on YouTube.
Wow, my headphones fell off. I missed what you said.
Okay, I was saying this is the perfect opportunity for John to reach out to Vince again, because he'll probably need Vince's help in figuring out what to do with YouTube and how to transfer his show to Rumble or some other platform. Because this is a significant source of revenue, it seems.
Let me tell you something, Judy. The only thing more psychotic than the relationship between Wendy and the mom is the relationship between Vince and John. And those two will always be together. They are madly in love with each other. Vince has no purpose in life without John, and John has no beer in life without Vince. So the two will forever be together.
Huh. Yeah, like some sort of weird couple who they know they still need each other, so they're never going to totally sever ties. Yeah. But it creates some fun drama. You know, that's entertainment, right? Like you could say that maybe behind the scenes they're cool with each other. But on the script,
Anything with cherry in the name has got to be pretty solid, in my opinion.
it's all for, you know, made up conflict. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun's going down here, like, right now, it seems like. Maybe in, like, 30 minutes it'll be all the way down. It's only, $56 after tax. $56 for a half ounce. Where do you, what state do you live in again? I forgot.
I mean, Vince has always tried to kind of be in the spotlight based on stupid people. You know what I mean? Like riding the coattail of idiots. So, and hey, you know, everybody's got their claim to fame. It's all good. You know, I'm not judging him, but that's kind of his thing. So he's got a real winner with John. So he's holding on tight, you know.
yeah, well, just to give a plug to another fellow YouTuber, Vince
Yeah, I think sunset's 5 p.m. here too.
actually presents as a fairly normal, likable person when he's on Mondays on this other podcast called, what is it? Oh, I forgot, Samantha Benigno's podcast. What is it? Like,
So you're going for the Patriots, huh? We shall see about that one, sir. We shall see.
I'm not there anymore or something like that. What the heck is it called? See, it's too long of a name that I can never remember. Oh, it's called I Don't Belong Here podcast. So her father is a famous New York radio broadcaster. I forget.
I gotta go put my rent in the mail slot real quick. Michigan, who you got on the Super Bowl, man?
His name because I never heard of him, but maybe somebody will throw that in the chat. So when I saw him on Samantha's show, I was like, he can actually act sort of normal.
only
This is
one
bizarre.
right answer.
Like, he wasn't throwing sexual innuendo every other sentence and being disgusting. Like, hey, do you like 69ing? Have you ever 69? What's scissoring? Have you ever scissored? Like all sorts of like disgusting things that turn off the true crime ladies. So.
Right.
I don't really watch football that much anymore either. But the Seahawks and the Patriots they've been in a Super Bowl together before, and the Patriots cheated and won. And the Seahawks were also in the Super Bowl against the Steelers, and the refs fucked the Seahawks out of the game. Otherwise, they would have won. So the Seahawks have never won a Super Bowl. But I used to watch football a little bit, and I think this has got to be the Seahawks' year, man. If they don't fuck it up. But I actually haven't seen a single Seahawks game this year, so I'm not even sure what the team is like now, honestly.
So later I told him, see, you're so racist because on my
London
show,
jelly.
you come in acting all disrespectful and chase away your loyal subscribers, but then you go on Samantha's show and you show her some respect. But I think it's also because she's...
Nice. That's what's up, yeah. It's probably good. Some people are like that, know how to make it last and get the best, I feel that. Anyways, I gotta check my mail or I gotta drop my rent in the rent drop real quick.
She's the daughter of this person that he respects, and he's supposed to be the guest tomorrow.
Well, I wish him all the luck in the world.
Yeah, that sometimes you turn it off and seem like a respectable person. Okay, thank you, Craig. Thank you, Nomad. How funny is it that dirtbag SJ got struck? Haha. Yeah, how did you feel when you found out about that?
I feel like I've always felt karma's a real thing. And, this guy sitting up here threatening people's channels, going after people's channels, trying to take them down. There's days where we've had 3 strikes in a row filed by him, literally trying to nuke our channel. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel, it sucks that we're at this stage of things here, because at the end of the day, it's all just supposed to be ball busting and fucking around with each other. Some people can take it, some people can't, and the people who can't are doing this. The problem is you now have painted yourself into a corner. So now people that don't like you see you running around doing victory laps about taking somebody's channel down. They're unfortunately going to try and do the same to you. It's now a challenge to these people, and it's stupid, but it's where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you had nothing to do with it, right? Like people said it was because of him
Let me tell you
threatening
something.
Tukey.
Let me tell you something. This dude, like I said, has struck us over 30 times since mid-November, okay? If and when I decide to strike him, there will be no mixed messages about this was taken down because of, Amanda Hug and Kiss. It will say TSN. It will say this has been taken down by the Shuley Network. I have no problem in hitting him back and letting him taste what it's like to be on the receiving end of this bullshit. And I don't, I haven't had to do it. So whoever done it, there's been a lot of people that have taken credit for it. Whoever did it because they had enough, apparently. And I would say maybe he learned his lesson from this, but I've been covering the guy for a while, so he has not learned his lesson.
Yeah. And speaking of doxing people, so people said that he was doxing Lucy, Tightbox, and myself, and I didn't see a lot of it, because like I said, sometimes the show is just so boring, I can't stand it anymore, just turn it off, I have more productive things to do, but, later I did hear him say my last name. So I have to give him also props for sort of knowing how to pronounce my last name correctly, because most people, including myself, to make it easier, I just tell people the wrong way to pronounce my last name.
Yep.
So he did a little bit of research there, yeah. So it's just like, okay, you can insult me and call me he called me also like a dumb fuck and a fucking idiot, and
This guy's got some TBS.
As a lawyer, as an attorney, is it a smart thing to do to dox someone
Trump
who's
on my
a
toilet
witness
door.
in a lawsuit? Is it a good look? I guess is a better
Well, it
question.
doesn't look good, but there's nothing illegal about it. I mean, especially if she did an affidavit for the lawsuit, which is public record, so.
Well, it was redacted.
I want to know what will be the next thing, after Trump is gone. What's going to be the, what are they going to hate on then?
And it was not.
They only hate on Trump because he's in power.
Yeah,
Okay.
if certain information was redacted, much like on John's affidavit. So I was just curious as to, how
Yeah,
that might be.
I mean, it's
perceived.
not ethical, but there's nothing
Oh.
really,
Bring him back now. Yeah, smart.
illegal about it, because to me, it's like, well, I am who I am, and thank God I don't work for a law firm or some major corporation or government entity, so, if people want to contact me for legitimate reasons, like if you have some sort of legal problem in North Carolina, then that's fine, I'm out there, so.
Right.
Yeah, as long as people aren't going to do something totally crazy, yeah.
Always easy.
Okay, Mike Morse called you a yellow kazoo, thoughts? Well, I mean,
He
that's
did
funny.
not.
Well, if he did, that's funny, because,
It's Mike Morris. He's better than that. He'd come up with better. No, actually, I know he did. There's a YouTuber that we know, Yellow Kazoo, who came on our show. I told you about the show we do, The Raid, where we find
Oh,
other
yeah.
small YouTube shows and we pop on and introduce ourselves. And so we found this woman, Yellow Kazoo. And I think somebody mentioned, get Yellow Kazoo back on the show, and he goes, we'll reach out to Judy.
Oh, no, I mean, he is really a comedic genius, because I was just thinking about that today, that it's really hard to do
When did you
comedy right
purchase your
in the
cup?
written form. So he wrote all the time for
What?
these magazines. And,
Yeah.
you have to have lots of knowledge of pop culture and.
Well, not just magazines too. He writes for comedians. Like he write like.
Nah, man, fuck Joe Biden. Everyone knows that.
When a lot of, Lisa Lampanelli, a lot of the roasts she used to do on Comedy Central, he would help her out with roast stuff. When comics go on certain talk shows and they give him a list of topics, he helps write jokes for that. He's still, known in the comedy world as a go-to guy to help out with stuff. He's as much as I hate to say it, he's pretty brilliant.
Oh, okay. So how do you get him to be on your show?
Let's just say I have some photos, compromising sort, and we used to do a show back in the day on Sirius called Miserable Men. Myself, Mike, Bob Levy, and we ended up not doing that show anymore for a while. And then when we started podcasting, we brought Miserable Men back first. Then we started doing Uncle Rico, and Mike's been a part of stuff ever since. Mike's just one of those dudes that like.
Hey, the
if I have
sun's
an idea
back.
for something, I'm like, Mike, could you do that? And boom.
The sun's back.
Half the time, you don't even have to ask. Mike's come up with songs and bits and games.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He's brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the creativity and stuff. I'm like thinking, isn't he too big for this stuff? You know, like making fun of Stuttering John and all that.
Yeah, we all are, but we enjoy it, and we get to
Yeah.
hang out together, so that's what counts, you know?
Yeah. And why is it called Uncle Rico?
So there's a character, Napoleon Dynamite, the movie, whose name is Uncle Rico. It's his uncle, and it's a guy in his 40s who is still wearing his high school football jacket, and he's just stuck in the past, and
Yeah.
he's never moved forward. So that's why we decided to call it the Uncle Rico Show.
Oh, okay. Is it because John reminded you of the character, or was it?
Yeah, he has not moved on. He's still living in that past. You know, he's at one point in the movie, Uncle Rico says, "I bet I could throw this football over that mountain." You know, and it's like, you can't, but that's the way he sees himself,
it
and
makes you
that's
get
John.
through life to
Yeah.
still relive your glory days.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Super B. Smith. Yeah, it's just that there's always something to laugh about. You know, like people shouldn't
Fuck Biden.
take themselves too seriously or get easily offended or something. You
Praise
know,
the
we
sun.
need more humor to cope. Just as John said, they should call it the Cope-averse.
Cope.
Yeah, like we're all a bunch of losers that need him and we revolve around him, and we should call it the Cope-averse. Okay, hi, Shuley, Miss Judy F. John, for what he said about you. He does hate smart women. Yeah, it's so bizarre. This is like rapid cycling bipolar
Sun
disorder
can't
or
kill
something.
me.
Some sort of disorder where one moment he's like singing my high praises, then the next show it's like he's calling me names and cursing at me and making up stories saying I didn't do any research before I did my live with the law professor. That's not
Yeah,
true.
it's why it's so enjoyable for everyone watching, is because it's a car crash we all see coming, except for the person who's in the car with John. Whenever John makes a new friend, it's always the same thing. Thank you, love you.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
never
beautiful. The
You're
most
beautiful.
beautiful woman.
let me fly you out, you know.
Yeah, bang you on
yeah.
top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, and it's always like, I'll never turn on you. And then all of us are just setting the clock. We're just going, all right, let's all watch this and wait for when the turn happens. And it always happens. Always.
Yeah, and what's bizarre is that when I did that show with Professor Petuto, our intention was not to make fun of him or to bash his lawsuit or, you know, just to ridicule him. We were trying to be objective and sort of professional about it, but he still took it as a personal slight. And
Because
then-
because you guys didn't come on and say, John has an excellent chance of winning this case. That's what he's upset. It has nothing to do with the amount of research you did. By the way, fuck you, John. Like, these people take time out of their lives to look at this stupid, idiotic lawsuit. The fact that they sat through 10 minutes of research is impressive, much less any more that they could have done. But it's never enough for him unless you agree flat out, you echo his fucking talking points. That's the only way you do things right. And if you veer from that in any way, shape, or form, how dare a professor of law have questions, right? Like who the fuck are you, John? Like, let these people break it down. You don't like what they hear? Okay. Too bad. That's life. There's shit we all hear we don't like. We move on with our lives. We don't declare a fatwa on Miss Judy.
Yeah,
Joe.
start resorting to cursing, name calling.
Yeah, he's a fucking child.
Insulting people. Yeah, it is pretty bizarre. But once again, I was just laughing the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody actually acts like this. Is this an act? Like,
Right.
is he just doing it to get more views and clicks and super chats, or is he really that incensed? You know, because most people would think like, okay, I should talk to my attorney about this. Let me schedule a consultation with my astute attorney who knows the law better than these two.
We're kind of both just staring out the window. There's a lot of the sun's in my vibe, or in my view right now, but it's about to go down, so saying goodbye to it. It's actually, I can see it. It's about to go behind that building. It's like slowly going, and it's fucking up my vision. There's like spots in my vision right now.
Idiots on YouTube, and we'll talk about my case and the strategy and go for the case law
But
or
I love
something.
the sun.
So anyway, it was funny though. It's all, to me, it's still all in good fun because I'm not physically there with him, but
Yeah.
there are times that he does seem like he's borderline violent.
Well, and I'll tell you one thing, that Professor Joe is not somebody I would want to test. So if John, John better keep his yap shut, because...
How's your day been? Yeah, sunbathing from the inside. I wish there was more sun. But there's this building over here, and that one sun, and then Big Pink, which is like one of the tallest buildings in downtown Portland, that blocks the sun from my view pretty. So yeah, there's only a few angles where the sun gets into my apartment.
Professor Joe doesn't look like
Did you have a good
she
weekend?
takes any crap from
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah, she would probably.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I didn't realize there was gonna be a bunch of protests this weekend, so I missed like a big protest yesterday. I probably would have gone out to it, but I missed it. And some guy got attacked and shit. Actually, there was a couple of things. One guy got attacked and stuff, and then there was another incident where a guy in a wheelchair got pushed over and knocked unconscious last night. So there's a lot of craziness going on here. Yeah, get the sunset playing in the snow. Nice.
Just smile at him and nod her head, and
I wish we got some snow here, but doesn't look like we're gonna get any in the near future.
say something very professional and not
Right.
sink to such lowbrow name calling and cursing.
Yeah, I gotta try that sometime.
Oh, do you have to go? I'm sorry. What
No.
always, okay, once again, I don't mean to insult you, but you always look like you're sinking down into the
I know.
corner of your screen. Why is
I know.
that?
Well, because it bothers you, so I've been slowly
So you keep
melting.
doing it, though.
Yeah, I've been slowly melting this entire
Because,
show,
like,
waiting for you to
The
notice.
YouTubers are not supposed to just stick their head in a corner.
Hey, Judy, when you get super tips, then you can lecture me on how to
yes, I can give
broadcast.
up my career to do a podcast all day. Okay, yeah, actually, we do have a date scheduled to be with Kaylee, which is Monday,
Love protest, but I
February
haven't like
9th.
that.
5
Is
o'clock.
that better, Judy?
Yeah, but
I actually hate the protests. It's so annoying. It's fucking non-stop in Portland. There's just always a protest about something. I don't like them, but it's kind of interesting sometimes. Especially yesterday, there's a huge crowd with signs and stuff, and they all marched to the ice facility, and then they kind of provoked the agents to come out so that they could have their little media photo op with the ice agents gassing them. Got 2 feet of snow. Damn. Oh, that's pretty good. Not too bad. It's weird. Where I used to live in Tacoma, they got snow a little bit more often than in Portland. But since I've been in Portland, it's only snowed like less than a handful of times. I don't know. In fact, let me ask AI. How many times has it snowed in Portland since 2018? Actually, I should ask a more specific question.
Fall in every winter season, typically occurring across 2 to 6 days per year. While the exact number of days with falling flakes is higher, including trace amounts, the city has averaged about 5 days of measurable snow, GE 0.1 inches per season over the...
So here it says, in 2018 and 2019, there was 4 days with snow. 2019, 2020, there was only 2 days with snow. 3 days with snow for 2021, 5 days with snow for 2022, 6 days with snow for 2023, 4 days with snow for 2024, and 7 days with snow for 2025. So yeah, it's really not much snow. And I don't even think it was that much.
little bit, but you're still not in the middle. You should be in the center.
No, it's mostly just rain, and it hardly ever gets cold enough to actually snow.
Judy, my high school dropout story. Don't you know, I march to my own drum. I go my own direction, Judy. You can't, I know you want to put a saddle on this stallion, but you just can't tame me, Judy. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. And all due respect to your wife, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll be on next Monday, not tomorrow, but February 9th, which she turns 7. And
yeah, my other friend in Kentucky, he was surprised that he got a bunch of snow where he's at, but we didn't get snow here, even though we're a lot more like north than he is. So that does seem kind of weird to me too, but I guess it's just a different environment or something.
I'm so
I love it.
thrilled to,
Brilliant.
possibly be on the
That,
podcast with him.
if I can just say, that is one of the coolest things about the Devilverse.
Yeah, I love the rain too. For the most part.
Is running into all these really brilliant people that are so talented in so many different fields, and seeing them put in their time, effort, energy into something so stupid. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, we all have to have our hobbies, right?
Oh, what time is it? 10 minutes and this show starts.
If your phone has the answers, shouldn't it just, answer?
My brother's always late.
Ever heard of creating a slime deck in NTG Arena?
Slime deck.
Let me show you why I cannot get enough of the green goo.
Darker and darker, and it'll finally go away if you've left it enough. So you have to make an almighty decision here. When it gets to the point you like it, stop. Don't meddle it to death. The areas closest to the moon should be the brightest, and as they get farther away from the moon, it'll get darker and darker and darker. If you want something darker, once again, just blend it more. There we are. Isn't that a super, super simple, nice way to make a little sky? Okay, let me wash the brush. We wash the brush with odorless paint thinner. And when you're doing this at home, rig up.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I've been worried about snow too. Like, sometimes it can kind of taste weird, even if it's like fresh snow.
But what our line's gonna be, and just very gently we can.
But I guess like snow could like potentially like, as it's forming, it could like catch a bunch of pollution inside of it. I don't know. So that when when it falls, you're just eating pollution, maybe, if you eat it.
Touching the can.
Or something like that.
Yes. Right? Canvas. Just let this come all the way down. There. Drop a few more little things back in here. All I'm doing is touching the canvas, just touching. And start in the lightest area and work out, and automatically it'll get darker as it goes out from the light source.
Oh shit.
You don't have to worry about it.
I should get to planning something, huh? Well, I just paid my rent, so now I can really start planning now. For my birthday, I should probably go somewhere to eat. I should go to, I don't know.
There's some air.
Hairs and some hair.
Again, pulling this down and working on some shade.
What are you doing?
I'm working on this beach. Now we can take the fan brush and just put us some basic shapes in here. We're not too worried about anything now. We just.
Every time my cat bites me, I gotta like wash my arm because her saliva stinks.
I want to grab this and pull it down. I want reflections. I want this to look like sand, wet sand. Just pull it down. And then we'll go gently across it. It'll give the illusion of water, of very wet sand or something there. And we can go back. We'll put in the little foam things that are happening right along in here. And just sort of let them blend backwards. There we go. Yeah, just sort of pull this back.
Oh shit.
There. Isn't this the most fantastic little thing you've ever seen? It's a super easy way to do it, right?
Yeah, I bought her some like some snacks before that are supposed to be like pretty much like brushing their teeth, I guess. But I ran out. Need to get some new ones. She's always just staring up at the damn tree. Luckily, there's a tree like right in front of my window, so she can always just look for squirrels and birds or whatever.
Very effective seascape. There, we just add a little bit of white and put us some little things in here.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
How are your cats doing?
Just let your imagination take you where you want to be. As I say, I was born and raised in Florida. And then,
Yeah, I gotta get her some cat food tomorrow. I'm gonna get her some some better stuff. She seems to not like the like Friskies or whatever, so I'm gonna get her like the Shiba probably. The Shibas are good, but it's like such a small helping. So I'll see what they got. I might get her some treats too.
and you can do this blending all the way across the painting and make it as quiet as you want it. Okay, let's wash the old brush. Now, if you want to make these little areas right along in here stand out a little bit more, we'll take the number 2 script line.
Well, I've been trying to fatten up my cat, and it hasn't been working. I want her to be a fat cat.
I'll put a little bit of thinner on it, and I'm going to go right into a little bit of brown. Just make it very, very thin, like water. And
I want a chunker of a cat. Introduce a little at a time. Yeah, I actually switch up every time I get new food. I pretty much try something. I try to switch it up like every time, so that she doesn't get like bored of the same old shit. Catnip can increase. Oh yeah, true. She likes catnip. Chunky, but I love it. Yeah. I just gotta find the right thing that's like healthy for her, but healthy and also filling and also fattens her up. Because I already give her, she already has hard food, and then I give her the soft food too. So she's got 2 different kinds of food to get her nice and chunky. Then she got spayed, and she went from get her spayed, and then she might gain some weight. Interesting. Might have to try it. I feel like I'm not sure that. Well, there's this cat. One of my neighbors, they like let their cat like roam the hallways. So sometimes he'll like come around, and he's always like loudly meowing in the hallway. And I've let my cat out to like play with him before, and he's like tried to like rape her kind of, and I had to stop him. but I'm not even sure if he's spayed or not. Otherwise, I could, but he's not. I wouldn't. I'm kind of picky. I'm always going to choose a father for the, or a mate for her. I would have to choose a cool breed because the breed that the other cat isn't what I'm looking for. Anyways. Excuse me. This show was supposed to start 5 minutes ago. Good lifespan. Have you guys ever heard of the Cat Island in Japan? They say that after the elderly caretaker on the island passes away, it might be all bad news for the cats on Cat Island. Super bummed she finally went. Yeah, you should look it up on YouTube. They got a whole thing explaining how, like, the old lady who takes care of the cats, she might pass away, and then they wouldn't know what to do with all the cats on Cat Island because she's their only caretaker. In fact, let me check on that. What is the status of the caretaker on Cat Island?
If you are referring to the viral dream job of the God's Little People cat rescue on the Greek island of Syros, often called Cat Island.
I thought it was in Japan.
In Japan, there isn't one specific caretaker position, like the viral one in Greece. Instead, Japan has several cat islands, Nekojima, most notably Tashirajima and Aoshima, where the status of the cats is currently quite different. Aoshima, the ending cat island, the feline paradise on Aoshima is slowly winding down. Status.
That's what I was talking
In 2018, nearly all cats were spayed and neutered because the aging human population, now fewer than 5 to 10 people, could no longer care for them. The caretaker, a 73-year-old resident known as Cat Mama, has been the primary volunteer caretaker for years, but she has stated that once she eventually leaves, the Cat Island era will likely end. Future. The cat population is aging and naturally declining. It is expected to eventually disappear. Tashirajima, the thriving cat island. This island remains the more sustainable destination for cat lovers. Stated.
So there's 2 cat islands in Japan, and one is declining and the other one is supposedly thriving.
The cats are considered semi-wild but are cared for collectively by the residents and local fishermen. Facilities. There is a Manga Island resort with cat-shaped cabins and a cat shrine. The caretakers. Unlike a single job opening, care is a community effort supported by the Shima no Eki, island station, staff, and tourist donations. Would you like me to look up ferry schedules or travel tips for visiting Tashirojima in 2026?
Why don't they revive the ending Cat Island?
Reviving the island is difficult because the feline population is tied to a collapsing human demographic. Key reasons: aging residents. There are fewer.
So then they would get more residents.
It is unlikely that new residents will move there because the island has no infrastructure. There are no shops, restaurants, hospitals, or even vending machines. The Japanese government is generally not encouraging repopulation.
How do they live on that island if there's no things?
The few remaining residents are self-sufficient retirees who rely on the mainland for everything. Supplies. They bring groceries, medicine, and water via the twice-daily ferry. Infrastructure. They use basic utilities, power/limited water, installed decades ago when the village was larger. Lifestyle. There is no economy. They live off pensions and traditional fishing. Would you
Yeah.
like to see the ferry schedule from Nagahama Port?
Yeah, I've seen that one, Big Mac. That's a good video. Oh, I guess this show's not gonna play. They might have had a strike on their channel. So I'm gonna have to check YouTube Rumble. I want to make a viral video of my cat. I'd come up with some ideas for my cat. My favorite cat thing is the fat cat that goes, huh? Huh? That's the best one. Oh, they're starting it. They're like, how many? 12 minutes late? It's supposed to start at 5 o'clock. Yeah, true. Yeah, I've had some videos of my cat that have done decently, but I need to make more videos of her. I have a collar cam for her, but my apartment's so small. You know what I mean? There's not much to like see, so the collar camera footage that I've had of her is like, you know, you can't even see anything. It's just like her sitting and it pointing down or whatever. So what I would need to do is like release her outside somewhere and have her running around. But that's kind of sketch too, because I don't have a good spot for that.
Downtown, doodle-wop, downtown, doodle-wop, downtown. Met a guy in the village. He was set.
Yeah, actually on my YouTube channel I posted a video of her interacting with the boy cat. You could check it out if you want. I'm not sure how well that one did, but yeah, I could do another video of them if he comes back around.
And socks for free. Try to get me on religion. Goes in, that's not for me. Downtown. Voodoo up downtown. Met a guy in the village. He was screaming from his bar. Want me to donate for some free bagels and lies. Voodoo up downtown. Voodoo up downtown. Met a guy in the village. He was holding up sign after sign.
What?
I said, what?
They're making a new Vampire Survivors game. Hell yeah.
All the signs. He said he can't talk, his name is Silent Man. Voodoo up downtown. Voodoo up downtown. Met a guy in the village. He was selling his CDs. And the man's name was Shuley. He seemed real broke to me. Voodoo up, losers. Voodoo up, losers. Voodoo up,
Yeah, actually, when I brought her to my brother's house, she loved exploring his place, so that probably would have been a good place to bring my collar cam with me. And just, yeah, so next time I'll have to remember that. Maybe I could go up to my brother's place on my birthday. That might be the best move. Just go up there for one night and then come back. That could be a move.
Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, real man, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, that's so hard. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb, back to crumb. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb, back to crumb. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb. Get the juices flowing. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb, back to crumb. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb. Get the guns ready. Pumping hard, pumping hard, pumping hard, back to crumb, back to crumb, back to crumb. Pumping hard. real man get betting crop. Just fucking Puerto Rican.
I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child, I was bullied as a father, but in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They're fucking with my gas, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm done with website, I'm done with Kidsay, I'm done with Facebook, I'm done with Instagram, I'm done with Instagram, I'm done with LinkedIn, I'm done with only one woman. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe.
An apology song? That sounds funny. I'm here for it. Yeah, I think you will actually. Sounds like something you would do. Kanye's too famous for his own good, and he needs to start putting his efforts into doing something more positive.
It's time for the Uncle Rico show. It's time for the Uncle Rico show. So chug the coast, cause here we go.
Look at that one. Really low there. Fucking hell.
Time for the Uncle Rico show.
Oh, come on, bitch. It's Sunday night. You know, it is the big one. Yes, welcome, one and all, to your world famous Uncle Rico show with your world famous Uncle Rico host. My goodness, 800 plus, coming up on 900 at tip off. That is what I'm talking about. Hit like, hit subscribe. It's Sunday night. The gift of the grift is in full effect tonight. Turn on accept gifted memberships. They are flying out the door from this generous community, and we are live on YouTube, Rumble. There's no stopping us. I even think we might be on X. Come on. How we doing? Huh?
On X. I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Fine, man.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
listen, I wanted to say, I gotta get this out of the way, man. I didn't want to bring it up before we went on.
Good job. Mike.
Oh, I could try and figure out which one it is.
No. My
But listen, listen,
Go ahead.
John is down now, right? He's down,
Yes.
and you don't want to kick a man when he's
No.
down. That's not the way I
That's
am.
not like
So
us.
Let's
That's
just
not
not
like-
make fun of this guy anymore, okay?
Yeah.
I say, give him a break, man.
Okay, I count maybe 8, 9 T-Macs. I don't know.
Nine,
That's a lot.
I need to know.
We all, this is not planned, we all have tea tonight. Welcome to the 50-year-old podcast. Ooh. Thank you everybody for hanging with us last night. What a fun night, hanging out, shooting the shit, watching some Jerry, and I mean, watching watching some Hervé Belliches. What a little gift that fell in our lap last night. And,
Does this work today? No more Sever's Viking song.
It's very divisive, that song.
I heard it. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah.
I found one video on my channel. Here's one that's called Kitten and the Bad Boy Hallway Cat. So this is when my cat was a lot younger.
Come on, Scoots.
He's like a white cat with some orange on him. I thought he wasn't, he's not breed worthy for my cat. And I have another video somewhere on my channel where it's actually like him like trying to rape my cat. And that's what I titled the video as too. But it might be hard to find because I titled it like that. Guess I did have more cat videos before. Oh, I can't find it. I have a video of my cat killing a moth. That's funny. Yeah, my cat used to kill bugs. Like all the time. And I posted a couple of videos of her with the cat collar on, but yeah, they didn't do too well, and they weren't very great videos either. No, I can't find it, sorry. That's a good video too, if I can find it. Damn it, never mind. It's whatever.
Yeah, okay, thank God. All right. I started having flashbacks to this thing not working again. Then I gotta hear Frog go, "What did you touch? What did you touch? You don't know what you're doing."
We love sports.
Thank you, Charlie. We watched a little Charlie Callis last night. It was a fun night all around. And tonight, you know, we got a little update from our boy MJ. I think we got a little Amberlynn Foodie Beauty battle that we started watching last week. And then we're going to John 10. So if that's what you came here for tonight, you'll get it. You'll get it tonight. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome, everybody. And let me mention real quick, phone lines are wide open. Super Chat, gifted membership, Super Tip at supertip.gg/TSN. Come play along. You got AI voices over there. You got regular old-fashioned Super Chats. And get into fun. All right, thank you. Yo, Wata.
Yo, Wata.
Did I update my PC? Yes, I did. It is updated. It is working. Yes. All good. All good. But Tommy Jordan. No, there's no phone line, Tommy, specifically so you're not going to call in and scream, I'll wait during the show. Kid, you're all right. You're one of the good ones. Yeah. Let me take it easy. I need that son of a bitch showing up on a unicycle somewhere I'm appearing, you know?
So here's our job. Here's what we do for a living. Just before the show, we had a discussion of whether we could show Buddha's tit.
Yeah, yeah. It was a heated battle.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a guy.
Mike in favor of the tit, but you know,
I
gotta side with my Froggy. My Froggy says it's still a breast. Then,
so it's not the bra.
Right.
Standards and practices says no, guys.
He's corporate. He's the head office.
Even if it's a divine breast, it's still a breast.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's say hi to all these beautiful people. Hurry up. The cock meat sandwiches are getting cold. He is Wes Little, ladies and gentlemen, the cock meat sandwich king. 21 months he's here with us. He's the protagonist gifting a membership. This is what I tell you. There's a link in the description of the show. It'll take you to your YouTube settings. Turn on accept gifted memberships, because if you get one, you're in. You get access to the Discord. You get bonus content. You get archives.
I think they might have taken my video down.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah, they might have taken my
Jay
video
Share, great appearance with Miss Judy. Well, thank you, and I appreciate her inviting me onto the show.
I can't
find
it.
It was good. The court case was digging it. I'm gonna look into that shit now. Crazy. Two attorneys married to each other. They're going through a divorce, and the husband ends up dead, and now the brother's in jail. The mom's on trial for murder, and nobody's ratting this broad out. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was saying to Judy, anytime a woman starts talking to her mom about everything in the marriage, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked. You know.
Judy, you were so good on my show. We'll let you bang my gong.
I told her
she's a beast, man. She's a beast, and I appreciate who she is.
I told her she's got to come on the raid with us. She's got to do a raid with us.
She's even a master. She's all set.
Yes. That's a Trojan horse. Sending her into a show.
Right.
That's gonna be great. Madigan.
So apparently I have no life. Case confined.
Red Fugly, Sunday Rico shitheads. SJ is a waterhead. Prop comments are horrible, and Donna G is beautiful. Elcourt blacks. Please, boys. I gotta sift through the files here, but I'm pretty sure I have it.
Blacks.
What was it? Here? Oh, here it is.
There's even a garage off the alley, Mean Gene.
No, that was not it. I apologize. That was not it. Is it this one?
You'll find it.
No, that was Lenny. That was Lenny. Yeah, that was Lenny.
What?
I'll look for it. I'll find it.
I got out of the Texas, put it down on my pussy.
Yeah.
I got 2 down by the pussy, and I got 1 on my titty.
Never happened to that angel. Look her
Probably
up.
Whatever happened to that angel?
Frog?
Behind my paywall.
Oh, I thought you were going to read the name.
Yo, Watap.
Yo, what's
Thank
up?
you, Yo Watap.
Yo, what's up?
Please, Shuli, don't go non-drunky centric. I will take it under consideration, Carrie. Thank you. It's the big time, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, Watap.
What time? If Viking Morse is played, then one of my endings in the hashtag Morseverse Discord better be added to the end, damn it. I have not seen it, Sean. Hopefully the boys have checked it out. He'll wait. There he is. There's Tommy, son of a bitch. Christy, love the boys and Lucy. Just moved to California all by myself. A bit scary. So glad I have my TSN fam. Love you guys and this community so much. It's home. Welcome to Cali. Enjoy yourself.
And Christy, if you're waiting for your house to get done, just go to a bar and someone
Yeah.
will say you can stay with them.
Somebody will let you move in for a couple days.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to be the. Uh-oh, big dick swinging. It's Dan Varney. Drop in a 20. All new Charlie Callis montage for you. Here we go.
That's the B side. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the A side. I don't touch it. We shot it with the hole. And then we have all the new tracks.
That's all his controversial stuff.
Yeah. This one is our favorite song.
That's a good play on that. Charlie Ellis After Dark.
Yeah. That was good. There you go, pal. There you go. Had to give up blues due to a medical issue in the family. Watching SJ helps me keep on the straight and narrow. Wicked, there is an army of people that he has helped turn their lives around by just doing his show and being himself. It's amazing. Karma is Buddha? Oh well. What happened, John? Go fuck yourself, you bitch. TSN victory. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for the 18 months of support, my friend. 2 men enter, 1 puppet leaves. This is Dabble Dome. Truly rocked on Judy's show this afternoon. Oh, by the way, F Reverend Rage. He's just looking to be a part of things. That's all. He's a big fan. They're all big fans at the end of the day. He tells Kiki he made 10K while giving her goods. That's Yiddish for nothing. Ugat! Yeah. Donna G gifted 5, you sweet thing. Thank you, Donna. Rev Fug Lee gifted 1. Thank you, Rev. Thanks to John, I gave up selling my mouth for crack. Skull. Gilbrenner's balls, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, sir. At church today, I had them make the Morse Viking song a hymn, so if you play it, it will constitute blasphemy. Thank you. We'll stay
all about it.
Fucking great job with Miss Judy Shuey. Thanks, Edgar Chipperson. I appreciate it. Morse verse quenched my dabble thirst. I miss OJ. Where is he? Is he taking a break?
Well, he died. He
Oh, I think they're talking about the orange, not
Orenthal J. Simpson.
Not that. I don't draw first blood. YouTube's terms and service. Joe Pepitone's wig checking in, folks.
I hear that's Ossie's Christmas present this year.
Oh, what was I watching? It might even be in this package. Is it in this package where he talks about waiting at the mall to get Chris Chambliss's autograph for his mom? Frog?
It may have been in one of the episodes from tonight's package, but it's not in the pack.
Not in the final cut. Yeah. And I'm like, what is this fucking connection between Chambliss and his mom his whole life? It's like 30 years later, he's getting her a signed ball.
And you can get one on eBay for $20.
But I get him, it's somebody like Reggie Jackson or somebody that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to Thurman Munson.
Something.
Yeah.
Something where a non-baseball like freak would still know the player, right?
Right.
This 20 is just because. Thank you for the laughs when I really need them. Love you, boys. Anytime, my friend. Our batting average isn't perfect, but goddamn, we take some rips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Here we go. Thank you. TSN forever, Carrie. Can we replace Mike with Cooey? I don't think he'd call him that anymore.
No, not here.
I think Obama banned. Erica Ann gifted 5. Thank you, Erica Ann. Zan, you also did a good job on a different show today. Fucking guy gets no respect, I tell you. Zan was on Trucker Andy's show today. I heard it was great. He's just restarting his thing. Hello, boys. Love all the shows and new sounds. My mom Susan's 80th birthday is Tuesday. Can you give her some birthday wishes from the Flamingo family? Of course, Susan. Happy birthday. All the best to you. We love you. Many 80's the new 20. Knock yourself out. Go get laid. Thank you. All right. Apparently I'm the only one who gives a shit about Susan around here. Done.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Thanks, Discount.
Here's to another 80 more years.
Let's go.
Optimistic, but yeah.
I'm still fucking Diane, so I don't know who Susan is.
Right, we're jumping on. By the way, this one's to Red Flag Lee, we did not forget. Blacks. There you go, that's for you. Thank you, Mars. Oh.
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to the
Florida's funny. Flamingo family, we love you. Thank you. As a professional shit weigher, given the speed he was moving out of the room, how heavy was that shit? It's not even about the speed, it's the hand placement. If I may, you know, I don't like to flex my shit weighing muscle too much. It's a part of my past that I leave there in the past. But it's all about hand placement. That hand placement tells you that those grippers are shot. Once that levee broke, everything was coming out. There is, you know, it's a tsunami, if you will, of shit back there. So it's heavy. It's a heavy force.
Hershey squirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's what we.
Damn, bro. I couldn't handle the East Coast weather. That's pretty crazy. Might as well be in Canada.
Scotty used to call it a fart in 3D.
I want to move somewhere warmer, but I don't want to leave the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a comedy movie shit you have to take where he's running toward the bathroom holding his ass.
Right, feet up on the wall while he shit. Yeah, exactly. So that's my professional
I'd love living in Hawaii, I think.
thoughts on that. Hope it helped. Newer to the channel from WATP, but I've been laughing nonstop at your old streams. I need more comic X mockery. Your impressions sound like Roddy Piper. Yes, that, okay, fine. We'll find a clip or two and we'll watch some comic here and there. Absolutely. If you like it, sure. Doesn't matter if I enjoy it, but if you guys enjoy it, I'm in.
In your professional opinion, how much did that shit weigh? Just watching him get up and put his hand down there, like if you say you were pressed to find out.
Again, not to sit here and take victory laps about how great I am at what I did. What you have to understand, you have to factor in the gentleman's diet and lifestyle.
Winter
Okay? So understand, that's basically turning a faucet on back there.
Oh yeah.
There is nothing solid. It's very liquidy. So wait, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. It's coming in light. But I'd go under on that. Maybe not even an ounce.
Which is funny because John says he's never liquid, and then yet he is. He's all liquid.
Yeah. By the way, if you have your shit weighing questions, super chat, super tip. I'll leave the genius cap on for just a few more minutes, and then we're gonna retire it again.
Little TED talk.
Little TED talk. YouTube. I need one of those headsets.
Yeah, I'm just so used to my environment in the Pacific Northwest. I think it'd be a little bit hard for me to adjust to a different, like a desert environment, or even like down south humidity or whatever.
Shit Wayne. It's not for everybody. Yeah, it's like Fame. It's like the beginning of Fame.
Right.
You want to waste shit? This is where it starts.
My cat. I like that my cat kills most bugs, so I don't have to worry too much.
YouTube's terms of service. What if I draw second blood? Does that count?
Thank you, DV. Is it true that he was in the middle of about to dox somebody and it got cut off? And how fitting is that?
I don't know if it was about so the Looney Tunes critic had sent in a super chat and he was saying something about the Looney Tunes critic and it sounded maybe like he was going to dox him or something, but it's hard to tell. You'll see it tonight.
Big
What's up,
Daddy.
Docs? Sorry.
What's up, Docs? That's good.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Doo Doo. Dropping a dime in here. Thank you, Doo Doo. Why is VTL trying to take credit for a dummy movie? Who knows? I mean, who gives a shit? Justice for Cooey and all the victims of SJ. Spider McGee, agreed. Thank you. John, what happened to the legend? He cut you off too? It's a great question. Right, let me do
Yeah, my cat likes moths, but she kind of like didn't go after the spider I wanted her to kill.
The legend. Mike, to the tune of "Running Down the Drain" by Tom. running down the.
Got some Fred Meyer's from Chicken. It's so good. I forgot how good their chicken is, and I got like all this for like $5, or less than $5. It was reduced price.
Running down my leg about Johnson. That is good, bro.
I don't think that song is running down the drain, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
Isn't it running down a drain?
Yeah, running down the drain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes less sense than running down a drain.
Right.
I mean,
I was
you can't-
questioning everything. I was like, running down a drain.
That is a great idea.
Running down the drain.
Right, get out of here. I started watching True Hollywood Stories about him. This dude, you know, one of Hervé's jobs was he was in a.
Yeah, my cat's not good with roaches either.
Assistant to a rat catcher in South Central LA.
He'd ride him out.
Which just tells me he just fucking threw this guy into crawl spaces and shit he couldn't fit in, you know?
Right. Your rat catcher needs an assistant. I've never seen that happen. But
It's LA, it's a lot of rats, you know? Sorry, Chris.
Otherwise known as bait. I was bait for the rat.
Yeah, he goes, put on these cheese overalls and get under there.
I'm gonna put this rope around your waist. What do you know?
Yeah, he's got to pull him up and he's like, let me out. He's just yanking on him. And then they said he got a gig on Sesame Street. Now, I guess there were times where they would show Oscar walking and like the trash can was over the top half and you just saw his legs. That was Hervé Villachez for a while. He was the legs of Oscar the Grouch. So fascinating. He's I can't wait to learn more about him.
I got a lot of Muppet pussy in that time of my life.
I fucked the shit out of Snuffleupagus, whatever the fuck that thing is.
I went up on Big Bird.
Alright, what do we got here? Kalutster gifted 5.
One of the main reasons I want the cat to kill spiders is because, for whatever reason, spiders will go onto my ceiling fan, and like several times I've had the spiders literally rappel down onto me from their ceiling fan, and I'm just like, fuck that shit. I don't care what kind of spider it is. I don't need no damn spider rappelling down onto me like a fucking SWAT team. Hell no. What you munching? Got me some grilled chicken. Very flavorful. I'm throwing some habanero hot sauce on there. Some mango habanero. For a little extra flavor.
Come on, Kaloots. Thank you. Dan Varney gifted another $5. Thank you. So violent, that one. I give $2 to see SJ's call log to Beer Sales Jerry or whatever his name is. Imagine the bitching after he got struck. Let me throw this theory out there. And I brought it up the other night, or last night, but I've been thinking more about it. Don't you think it's isn't it odd that Aver has not been on in a week or two? And now all of a sudden John's channel is under attack?
So you pretty much had a pet spider.
Timing.
That's cool.
Maybe it's bad timing. Maybe we're just you know.
Well, I have a cool story about a spider. I had this spider. It was pretty much living outside my dad's, like right outside of our back door. And it had this huge nest, like right above our garden. And I would like go and grab ants. I would go and grab like bugs, like ants or whatever I could find. And I would feed them to the spider. And it was the hugest, creepiest spider ever. Like a huge one. And I named her Shibulba. Like the, in Road to El Dorado, when they sacrifice a man to the god Shibulba, they say, to Shibulba. And so that's what I did. Sacrifice ants to my spider. What a huge spider, man. I don't even know what kind of spider it was either.
Overthinking it.
Well, and that being said as well, I think did Cardiff get struck today doing his show?
No, I think he went
John?
on Rumble just to be safe.
Oh, okay. And then I guess Kevin got demonetized
Eat that.
last night doing his show.
Did he?
Yeah,
Well,
comedy.
He's
comedy
been
police.
demonetizing himself. I know. He's been demonetizing himself for the last 2 years.
So yeah, I don't know. I know in the past John has made the mistake of giving access to things to people that he thinks are there to help him. And maybe they are for a time until John eventually ruins it. So I don't know. I imagine there's a lot of there may be some panic over there at the SJ headquarters. And I'm sure Jerry's got a lot of plates spinning right now. This is what you wanted, Jerry Bear. You got it.
Sure.
It's all yours.
It's like giving a monkey a handgun. You know,
Right. I give $2. Oh, we did this one. Thank you to Duke of the Fiora. What song is this? Makes no difference where I turn. I can't get over. Flame still burns. It makes no difference.
Mule, are you drunk?
Makes no difference. What is it?
I don't know.
Fade Away. R.I.P. S.J. Skull. All right. Hey, Mule's time went on tonight, guys.
Makes no difference where I turn. I can't get over you. The flame.
Fade away now.
It burns.
Come on, hear his voice.
No difference night or day. Not a
Porn
day.
mom! I mean, shit happens.
Shit happens, dude.
How about the John? He needs
This guy, he's like, remember TV used to sign off and they would play the American flag, you know, they play the national anthem, they would show the American flag. Mule on X, I know it's time to go to bed, when one of his piss videos shows up in my timeline of him peeing off his patio, off his porch. I'm like, yeah, this broadcasting day is concluded. Okay, you didn't like my DMCA bit, so how about this? Roses are red, violated rights off from you. I did skag at Kate's house, and now it feels like the flu.
There you go.
Party for life. I like a good poem. Mike Morris, make a parody out of Elton John's Tony Danza.
We'll see if he did that.
Hey guys, just wanted to say F Frog. Well, thank you, Antonio.
Finally.
Always welcome around here, you know that. Let's get over to Super Tip. Thank you, everybody, over at supertip.gg/TSN. Laziest man on Mars.
All right, he's a pussy.
So
Come
flavorful.
on in, pussy boy lovers. Here at the Stuttering John Show, we're laughing at this pussy. Give us an offer on making fun of this endlessly embarrassing pussy. He's a Danish pussy, a Puerto Rican pussy, yellow coward pussy, shitty father and husband pussy. He's a stupid pussy, a mentally ill pussy, a brain damaged pussy, a personality disorder pussy. He's a pants shitting pussy, a degenerate alcoholic pussy, a hateful pussy, a lying pussy, a litigious pussy, a phony pussy, a retreaded virgin pussy. He's a gross pussy, an ugly pussy, a broke pussy, a sniff, a smelly pussy, a impotent rage pussy, a cat unaliving pussy, a dwarf pussy, a feeble pussy, a fake tough guy pussy, an unemployable pussy, an abusive pussy. Did I say stupid pussy yet? Come out to the double verse and enjoy this totally broke pussy that has no idea how the world works. Pussy, a pussy that doesn't understand how every single person sees through his facade pussy. Pussy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Was that from Dust Till John?
Started to sound like Otto and George there after a while.
You ever seen an Italian woman's cunt? It looks like a hatchet woman in a gorilla's back. A pussy. A pussy. A black pussy.
RDCA.
Shuli, this is Barrister. Pardon the interruption, but this year's worst ranked job was not assistant rat catcher. Instead, this year's worst job was assistant crack whore. Norm.
Thank you, Barrister. Thank you. Assistant rat catcher.
The fact that my burden won't be heard for a week makes me extremely happy. Fucking burden.
These things happen, you know? It's a crazy world out there.
Yeah, maybe for once he learning his lesson, not to be the drunk man.
No tweets from him today. No Rumble yet. Interesting.
Not yet.
He's looking at
Not yet, right? What do you think? It's happening tonight?
Or soon. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't see him staying away forever. I don't think he can afford it.
Yeah. No, I think he just took the night to get fucking smashed.
Yeah. Jerry, you set it up. I'll be in tomorrow morning early, like noon. Talk to you later.
Righteous Giz, you're a poor boy, but a good boy. Now don't come up crummy. Second cat, never no crummy chummy. I'm gonna lay a drape under the tray and knock for 10th Street, and I'll be on.
Excuse me, stewardess. I speak jive.
That's wild.
Thank you, KFT. Eugene.
Dear YouTube Terms of Service, please reinstate my baby burden's channel. He was pestering me all day for money. Mike, my Huska Kuska is craving your Husker Kusker.
Oh, he did tweet today about the Melania movie.
Gee, I wonder if he's pro or con.
Yeah, think about if you just would have talked about that instead of threatening to show up and confront people. Maybe your channel would still be up and running. It's not a good idea to do a 2-hour show where you threaten people all day long.
It was a barbecue restaurant.
It was. Why doesn't anybody mention that?
Nobody, that little SJ Hobo Beardington here. Oh yeah, that whack ass shit smelling honky got kicked the fuck off YouTube. Anyway, shout out to the white women. Hey Don, you got the glow, Shawno?
First of all, all of John's army members were fans here first. That's what you have to understand. Bo Beardington's been here before he went to John, Reverend Rage, all of them. Even Jerry. Even Jerry. Jerry may be the biggest super fan of them all.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they're all, you know.
And they're still fans. They're still here. They still watch.
Of course, they're still here.
For the record, Chris Chambliss was a beautiful chocolate man that I had a torrid affair with and might be my baby burden's biological father. Paging Mike Morse. Paging Mike Morse. We have a clogged toilet in the shed men's bathroom at the Grammys. Shit is overflowing and Bella Ramsey isn't happy. Kui is a beloved new character in the Dabbleverse. I want a stuffed toy Kui. I'd love to see you interview Kui. Kui. Nah.
I just think you like saying the name. Cooey. Cooey. Fun name. I didn't catch yesterday's show live, but I've been laughing like a lunatic today listening to the tattoo segment. Bravo, boys. Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun.
Brilliant stuff.
Mike G.
Oi, good than you. It's cold outside. Surely it's alright, it's okay. I stand outside until you're done with your little show.
Guys, I found a bottle of absinthe in an abandoned house and drank the whole thing. I'm all itchy and it looks like I'm trapped in a Van Gogh. Real estate frog, leap
The Melania movie?
me home.
First of all, you're supposed to ask for Viking Morsevers.
I give this absinthe a 9.8 out of 10.
I gotta restart my stream.